Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace not Phoenix Wright. What is it? Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Last time, we finally got off of needing the underwear. I hope, and I hope we don't need any more. If you're confused by that statement, watch the last stream, it'll make more sense. This is the big day. Did you get any sleep? Yeah, I went to bed at 1 AM or so. Oh, what time did you wake up? Hello, Riley. Welcome to the stream. 3 AM. Pretty early. That's only 2 hours, Apollo. I've had less before, but oh well. At least you have me. And your dummy thing, right. And the amazing Mr. Hat. Here's looking at you, kid. Good luck today, Apollo. Who's that? Phoenix? That voice. Hey, it's Phoenix! Also welcome to the stream, Cake and Joseph. Underwear is your favorite video game yet? You're already gonna start selling bird pops? Alright. Hey, I get any sleep? 2 hours! Mr. Wright. I was going out of my mind with boredom, so I signed myself out early today. Somehow that place makes fake piano playing at the Indoline pasta joint seem almost fun. Why are all these restaurant names so complicated? I can't read any of them. Well, I can read them, just not pronounce them. Dad, do you know who prosecutor Gavin witnesses today? Take a guess. How about Little Plum? That's Sherman Tank of Mom? Nope, guess again. It's, you hope no more underwear? I mean, if we need it, I still have it all in my inventory. I think it's the... Why can't I remember any of these terms? You know what? Where is it? I think it's you. The fiance. Person, yeah. I read that. That's too bad, you know. Speaking of moms, you need to find me a mom one of these days. Who is your mom anyway? We never found that out. It's barely morning and you're at it already, true. See, this has been a reoccurring thing. 2,000 let's keep 50% off. 50% off. Sure thing, Joseph. Alright. This is why I don't buy their father-daughter relationship. Yeah, because it's weird that we first off, never knew who the mother was. You had her during the actual first games, but there was never a mention of her. So there's a lot to why we don't know about this father and daughter relationship that they mentioned. Mr. Wright, do you know who the prosecution's witness is? It's Harisha, your client's fiance. Knew it! She's gonna be a witness? But that seems odd. Why would she testify against her own fiance? Because she's the one who done it. You have to wonder what Gavin's up to. Something going down today, that much is clear. Well, not to worry. I've got my We're not off it, are we? If we can find a killer, I'll pull one out. No! And why is that? That's a glitch on the screen. That's not supposed to be there. Room number 4. Where's the access for the travel? Okay, hold on. Options. I need to reload because that thing is not supposed to be there. Mother wants to get milk, not the dad. Alright. Unless that fixed it? No. I'm loading the save real quick just to get that thing off the screen. What? No. Alright, restarting then. I don't know how to do this without opening up another game, so just... That should do it. Please just end the underwear time. I want it over with too! It's the developers who don't want to end it. Yeah, Con's game collector presented. Additionally, whatever, Capcom, just get it going. I want to fix that glitch, so it's just not always there. Does this fix it? Nope, it's just there permanently, I guess. Because that is some evidence we have here. It's not supposed to be stuck there, and it just is. It'll be fine. I'm sure it won't block anything. It's just confusing that it's there. Where's the session for the trial of Wakimashi? Need a sacrifice to end it? We need a fire and to toss them into the underwear into there. That's what we need to do. Here, the defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is warmed up, and it's sold-out house. Very well, to recap. Well, yesterday's witness seemed more guilty than the other party. Guilty of underwear snatching. We did find out one thing for certain. There were 3 people in the party at the time of the murder. Witness, the victim, and the defendant. And I think I can prove a 4th person. Correct there, Judge. And today I'd like to do something a little new age. To look at this horrible crime from the outside. The outside? The acquisition of the murder weapon, preparation for the act. Our poor defendant told all, you see. To his betrothed. His betrothed? Is he on a bee farm or something? His fiancée, our judge. His partner for life, with no chance for parole. Very well, you may show the, lucky lady to the stand. Grabbing the lighter. I already have the underwear on me in my inventory, I already have it on me. And if we need extra wood, I also have the entire noodle stand on me. And I'm sure this thing has a burner to use for the noodles. Name and occupation, Fraudulent. Alicia Trilogy. My occupation is future wife. That's not really an occupation, but sure thing. Traditional values. I respect that. Too many brides these days can't even weave baskets blindfolded underwater. What? Why would people be able to do that in the first place? You're here today as witness for the prosecution. To be honest, I didn't want to testify at first. But I couldn't hide the truth. Honesty. Another admirable trait. Fraudulent, is it true that on the day of the crime, the defendant, Wakikashi, confessed his plans? His plans for murder. Yes. I don't expect this. Expect the possible. Not sure what you mean by that, but sure. The witness will please give her testimony to the court. It was the day that the family health checkup results came back. When Waki found out that Dr. Americans had lied, he flew into a rage. I'll teach him, he said. Took one of the family's pistols. And you already know what happened that night. Just the pistol? I just don't see how anyone but Waki could have done it. Well, then why was your footprint there? Technically not yours, but your sandal print. So the pistol did belong to the Kashi family then. Yes, with regards to this, an investigation is underway at the Kami mansion. Just lit the fire. On charges of possession of illegal firearms. One thing to note, I'm kind of stuck in a courtroom with the underwear. You'll have to sneak in and grab it without being noticed, Joseph. I can't reach them right now because of that. The bullet that took the victim's life, was it? I heard from the pistol of the defendant. Procured, yes. This has been proven. How can you prove something like that? Bullets carry marks in the barrel that fired them, called rifling marks. Rifling marks? Think of them as a gun's fingerprint. That's on every bullet it fires. I know they talked about this in the previous Phoenix Wright game, and I think it's, like, do they actually do that in real life? Because I don't know exactly how they could do that with every unique gun. But it is cool. And when did you first hear about Waki's plan? It was the day of the murder. I should have stopped him. Time to break in. Hey, if it comes down to it, I can get Trucy to do the old Mr. Hat comes up and we do a recess thing again. I just didn't think he would actually do it. Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination. We can't see our own character's face because the thing is in the way. Like, I know this. Right, what if you grab the judge's underwear? The judge doesn't notice. Why? I mean, if we needed to burn more, I wouldn't be against it, but I don't see why we just burn it for the sake of burning it. I walk his plan. It was the day the family health checkup results came back. I want to check something. I want to watch your character design. Yeah, this one is different, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, we don't get any sign from the ring either. Alright. Just I can't imagine what it would be like to be in her position. I'm a little more concerned for her fiancé. Why would she testify against him like this? Alright, let's just start pressing. That was the day of the murder, correct? Yes, everyone in the family received their checkup results that day. When Waki looked at his face went so pale. But of course, he had just found out he had a bullet in his chest. So you were there at the time. Yes. Poor Waki. I found out that Dr. Wiggins had lied, he flew into a rage. That must have been, quite frightening. He was furious. He ripped his report up into shreds. But don't I have that here? Or is this just a different report? Did the bench just drop it down? Alright. Drop that one. And drop that one. I dropped them, Joseph. I still have the images on me, but just to disguise them. They're just illusions. Don't worry about it, Joseph. Not actually real ones in my inventory now. Recording the shreds, yep. Incidentally, I had to request another copy to file as evidence. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Bothersome Troy, but whenever born without complaint. Waki's at an age where he's hard to control when he loses his temper. Of course, that little bit of instability is so cute. Great, now he sounds like a psychopath. I'll teach him, he said I took one of the family's pistols. Okay, I'm not gonna present it here yet. But I think the evidence that we need to present here is the knife. Time to tell what I've yeah. I think the knife is the evidence we need to present here, because you said pistol. It was like, oh yeah, we have a knife here that he had his fingerprints on.
Hold it!
So, is it easy to take a pistol out from the house? Not really, I think. There's a system in place to limit access. But Waki's a special case, being the next in line. Perhaps his treatment was a bit too special, Jack. Well, maybe he's a bit spoiled. I hear he got amazing presents for his birthday. Last year it was a switchblade made out of chewing gum and a chocolate gravestone. What kind of presents are those? Also, hello, Rob, and welcome to the stream. Sounds like he has a taste for sweets. And danger. I mean, I would not be into this gum switchblade, but the chocolate gravestone actually sounds kind of tasty. Being Waki had access to a pistol. Thanks, Judge. Know what happened that night? What did happen that night? What happened? Meaning the murder. I tried to stop him, I really did. But Waki wouldn't listen. Artifact was nothing if not determined, it seems. The last thing you should do is blame yourself, miss.
Hold it!
How can you say that for certain? How?
Objection!
Air Forehead, you will refrain from badging the fraudulent. Also, why are you calling me Air Forehead? I've never brought this up, but why? It was the defendant, Waki, was it? Who took the pistol from his home. We know this for a fact now. I suppose we do. So, how can anyone else have used this pistol to shoot the victim? They could not. Simple logic, Jack. That does seem to be the case. Does the defense have anything to say regarding this point? Did someone else have used that pistol? There was another! Based on your testimony, there's clearly another. One other person had access to that pistol. What's this? Interesting. Let's ask the defense then. Let's go who this other person with access was. I think it's her. This is a long shot. Make sure, just double check everyone else. Like, the father would have had access, but I don't think that's important. I think we're supposed to choose her. Well, of course, I mean, you, Miss Trelia. Me? But why? Yeah, we have some. We're on to some. You were quite clear when you told the court. You heard about the pistol from the defendant on the day of the murder. In other words, you knew what he was planning.
Objection!
Let me get this straight. You intend to tell us that this lady stole the pistol from her fiancé and killed a man in cold blood on his behalf? I've heard of people doing strange things for love, but this, it does seem a bit unfathomable to be sure. I'm all for romance and for supporting your partner in life, to be sure. But I think I would hesitate at murder. Did she wear gloves? I'd hope you do more than hesitate. But what if a different connection could be proven? A connection between the witness and the victim. Oh yeah, we do have that! You might find that she had a personal motive beyond wanting to help her fiancé. I'll put things in a slightly different light. What possible connection are you suggesting here? You know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think that the police never looked inside that safe. I have evidence showing a connection between the witness, Miss Trilea, and the victim. Yes! Walkie's chart that is literally glitched permanently to the top left of the screen.
Take that!
I can't imagine what the evidence would be. Well, right now, burning the fire is bigger than the courtroom. Just keep away from the mob that, yeah, be the pistol and the U Federation. What do you mean U Federation? I'm not sure what that means. That looks like a medical chart. Oh, inside the safe, the emergency like, oh hey, the thing's gone from the top left, now it's on the top right, because it's supposed to appear there. I'd like to draw the court's attention to the names written on the chart. What? Miss Tyrant, whatever. Why is your name on this chart? We got her. Oh, Underwear Federation, alright. Well, care to explain the meaning of this, Miss Tyrant? I'm not sure what you mean by meaning, Mr. Justice. Oh, she is a bit mad. Her one little fiancé just froze over. I was on staff at that clinic until half a year ago. What is with that face? Her attitude is changing quickly. It was boring, so I quit. That's all. Was there a problem with that? Miss Tyria, you just read that you had no connection to the victim. And I don't. Now. Now? I quit half a year ago, didn't I? So there's no connection. Let me guess, you're the kind of guy who can't rest until he knows every last detail of his girlfriend's past. What? Am I right? That's not true at all. What? Embrace someone's love. Pass laws or not. There's no connection now. Doesn't fly in a court of law. What do you say? I embrace someone's love. Pass laws and all no matter. Oh, I was gonna say what? No connection now, but doesn't fly in a court of law. Doesn't fly? Innocent as smug. Get the evidence! I have evidence! And the thing is, I can prove she was there with just these 2 pairs of shoes! Also, wait, she was literally there at the clinic the night of the murder. We have shoes with her not fingerprints, toe prints in there, and these are her shoes that was left there. She's one tough nut. Probably feels right at home with the Kakashis. You left your job at the Merton's clinic, true. But you remain connected somehow. Well, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence to prove the witness is still connected to the Merton's clinic. It might be the shoes, but here's the thing. Which pair is it? Leave the courtroom. The fire is quickly burning up. I can't leave unless they know about it. The fire alarm has to go off. You didn't cut the fire alarm, did you? Please say you did not cut the fire alarm. I'm gonna go with these slippers. Well, I suppose I could see. Yeah, forehead, this trial, you think you have found it, doesn't lead to the truth. You want a long career in legal profession, yeah? I hope never again, Hydro. And also, welcome to the stream. Hope we're gonna... Gee, thanks. Have you allow me to do the honors? Why not? Might be nice for a change. Most excellent. Let's rock! I'll take the usual penalty next time, thanks. Very well, Mr. Justice. Try again. Evidence that proves the witness. The other pair of shoes?
Take that!
Okay, how was I supposed to know the difference between those two? That is the thing I knew. I knew that was gonna happen at least once. These sandals were found in the Merchant's Clinic lobby. They're yours, aren't they? Well, who knows? I'm sure there are lots of people with those sandals. So sorry, Fraudulent. Your act isn't working. Your moment of hesitation now just cost you. What's with you? I thought you were on my side. Perhaps you are unaware that toes leave toe prints. A simple analysis of these sandals will reveal all. Oh, now we see your true colors. I was wrong to cooperate you from the beginning. I just wanted you to help get Waki back on the straight and narrow. These great things you need to worry about less. Things you need to worry less about Waki and more about yourself. That's penalty. It was a great penalty. I did like it. I'm not gonna use the underwear again, Hydro. Might have cut it. Cut what, exactly? The underwear? Sounds as though we need to hear a bit more of your story. Your sandals were found in the entrance to the clinic, which means you went there on the day of the murder. Now, there's little point in denying it. But well, the witness will tell us about this visit. Why did you go to the Merton's clinic that day? Just the police are happy. Quickly, toss them in Joseph's fire. Before they notice. If it's burnt to a crisp, then you won't get arrested, I guess. Also, he seems to have not noticed. So why are the police after you if you just have random underwear? Oh no, the fire alarm's going off. We gotta escape quickly. I'm not. I can't actually leave, but yeah. I did go to the clinic that day. My first time in half a year since I quit in January. I went to warn him, after all. I knew Waki had the pistol. Doctor always was a timid man. Too timid to admit his own mistake. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. I wanted to tell him to be careful. As an old friend. By mistake, you mean? Mistake we heard about from the defendant? The botched operation? He was a timid, small man. But I never wished him up. Timid, small man. I somehow doubt that. Wearing someone else's shoes, you can't see how she could be there during the crime scene. These sandals have her toe prints in them. And there is, if I look at them, there was a shoe print with a leaf found at the scene of the crime. Huh. Well, that looks convenient. I just thought I should let him know, you know? Never stopped to let her... Yeah, anyway, that does make sense. Yes, but there's still one thing, which does not. What's that, Prosecutor Gavin? Sandals left in the lobby, of course. We can assume she wore these sandals to the clinic, yeah? Then why did she not wear them home? If it were me, I would have worn them home. I would have worn those sandals home, too. So why were the sandals left behind? That, he pointed out the contradiction before me. There's probably a good explanation for this, right, Miss Tyria? Say, for instance... There happened to be a similar pair of sandals there, which you wore home by mistake. The corn's burning down more quickly. I cast a bunch of ice spells to freeze the fire. There, no more fire. Happened to be a similar pair of sandals... Oh yeah, read that. Actually, that's right. I'm impressed, Mr. Gavin. Oh, it's nothing. There is, after all, no other possible explanation. Yeah, forehead? Oh, what the... Not fair. He's filling the holes in her testimony. As we begin the cross-examination. We can see her eyes now that the thing's gone. I did go to the clinic that day, my first time in half a year since I quit in January. Let's start pressing! Around what time did you go to the clinic? I don't remember exactly, but it was after 9:30, I think. That was the first time you had contacted Dr. Merkins in half a year. Burns the underwear. What do you mean the underwear's been saved? Of course it was. He wasn't the kind of boss you made friends with. So why'd you go to the clinic that day? And to warn him, after all, knew Waki had the pistol. But the underwear has been saved. The underwear would have burnt long before I put out the fire. I don't think we have to worry about that, Joseph. Did you want Dr. Merkins to run away? Well, after I failed to stop Waki, I thought that was the only other way to avoid the problem. Couldn't you have called... why go in person? I called several times that evening, but no one was in. The victim was busy driving home until after 9 p.m. that night, remember? This was proven by this mirror yesterday, yeah? I thought if I warned him, he would run away for sure. Knowing the doctor... I froze the fire, but it would have been long after the underwear would have been burnt to a crisp. So, man, I don't see how the underwear could be there if you froze the fire, unless you'd never tossed the underwear. Then start breaking it out and just burn the underwear by itself. I don't think it's fireproof. You mean the act of malpractice on Walkie, correct? If he had just told Walkie the truth in the beginning, none of this would have happened. True, that operation was the start of this whole affair. Oh, of course, if he had told him, he might have been erased by the Academies much earlier. Police are still chasing you? Do you... find a teleportation point or something. That's the best advice I can give you, right? Riley, don't talk about the night too long, because it's not that I get mad, it's just it becomes the entire conversation we have the entire string, Robbo. And I think that can get kind of boring after a while. You might have been oh, you read that? Disturbing thought. You know that American's clinic has ties to the Kabi family. He probably couldn't have gone to the police, even if he wanted to. That's why I knew I had to warn him. You are the knight from Deltarune. I guess I'll see you in one of the chapters then, Joseph. Why else would I have gone? Not hiding any dark secrets.
Hold it!
You are. No dark secrets, eh? Well, look at me however you want, Mr. Justice. You won't find a thing. He's hiding something, I know it. I must have some evidence that proves it, too. You're free to think whatever you like. I went to that clinic with only one thought in mind. We're for old friends. Yeah, last thing to press. I think it's the one before this one, though. But then you'd be betraying Walkie, wouldn't you? No, I did it for him, for us. She wanted to warn him so her fiancé would not have to commit such a crime, yeah? I didn't want him to take my Walkie away. I think 99% Chris is the knight. There's no way she went to that clinic just to warn him. You know why she went, Apollo? Time to figure out really what happened at that clinic and fast. Tiny dark secrets. I think it's this.
Objection!
Nope. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence in this statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Justice, please think the facts overboard making accusations. I don't think that won me any points to the judge. Walking at the pistol. Today, my first time in half a year since I quit in January. Not sure what it could be. Like, I pressed this, right? Was the friends we made along the way. I somehow doubt that, Robbo. You mean the active malpractice Walkie, correct? The Walkie truth in the beginning, notice what happened, yeah. You had told him I had been erased much earlier. This line is what I'm thinking I have to do, because you're specifically mentioning dark secrets.
Hold it!
No dark secrets, hey? Look, look at me however you want, Mr. Justice. You won't find a thing. She's hiding something, I know it. You must have some evidence that proves it, too. Free to think whatever you like. Went to that clinic with only one thought in mind. Not the autopsy report. I can't choose people to present here, so there's that. Well, June 19, metal object found near the heart. Urgent exam needed. Hold up! We found a bullet in that safe! The gun has been fired twice. It's not related now, but I'm sure that'll come in handy later. Because she would have had access to it. She was trying to get the bullet out of there! Oh, that's not relevant now, but, yeah. What do I do here, though? Because I am I'm kind of stuck. Bullet lodged in your heart. Nothing relevant there. Kind of wish we could actually see the X-ray here. But game doesn't let us, because I think that might be too graphic for it. Look down the barrel of the gun. Whoa, don't point that thing at me! Don't worry, I can handle myself around guns. Magic guns, at least. The ones that pigeons come out of. Very reassuring. Just that happened in the middle of the courtroom. You're not wearing gloves, alright. Dr. Zoe Timmerman is a mistake. She quit in January. When I'm not sure. When was this? Doesn't say. I was in June. This is the tough case, and this is the first actual one that's not tutorial related. So I'm not sure. She conveniently went back to the clinic half a year later, the same amount of time the ramen guy said Walkie had a high chance of passing away. Yeah, I think it might be the bullet? Like, on the next one. But I don't see how it could be. Just in case.
Objection!
Your Honor, no, it does. That's not it. This is bad. It's already the beginning, and we only have 2 health points left. You know why she went Apollo? Time to figure out what really happened again fast. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with the first one. And to warn after all knew Walkie had the pistol. This is tough. The man to terminate his own mistake.
Hold it!
The active malpractice on Walkie. Yeah, I've done this before. Walkie to the beginning. That's what happened. Hold on. Yeah. Got to the police even if he wanted to. I had to warn him. What do I... The ring's not going off either. I did not mean to hit auto. Yeah, This game is just challenges. Alright, sure thing, Rabo thinks, I guess. So... The sandal, maybe? I doubt it's the sandal, but it's not the pistol. What do I do? I'm going erasing her name on the sheet. Well, I think she went there to get this bullet out of the safe, but it wasn't the bullet. Your Persona 3 quote fits with this game. I'd ask you to tell me, but it's probably spoilers, Hydro. Is this Final Boss? This is the second. This is the not the. This is the first trial after the tutorial. Technically, day 2. Our first case. Not trial. I don't know if there's a difference. I don't think anything on the first page is relevant anymore, because... Yeah, we have the mirror, that's relevant. Like, other than that, it's the bowl, underwear, that guy... Why do we still have a cell phone? I just realized, why do we still have this guy's cell phone? Shouldn't we have returned it to him, or is it just we keep it on us because it's considered evidence? You're shocked how hard? Yeah, I don't want to look anything up, but the lamp? I mean, the lamp's light bulb was broken, so it would be dark. Suppose just one up to it. Alright.
Objection!
I'm out of ideas. Seeming is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can't see nothing faulty, other than that light bulb. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalize you, Mr. Justice. You must be on the wrong track. This is... the guy, the bull at the chart, the lamp... I don't think anything past here except the shiv and the mirror might be relevant to this thing.
Objection!
Just burning this anyway. Because I'm out of ideas. No trial, come back? Alright, sure thing, Riley. Hope you're able to enjoy and I'll see you later. When a statement is clear fault? Yeah, that's not it. Unfortunately, I have to penalize you, Mr. Justice. Yep. I must have... Yep, we're out. We lost. That's enough. See no need to further prolong this trial. This case has been significant to overturn the prosecution's claims. Bennett Walkie, yep, guilty. Man. Then will surrender himself to the court's care. On a regular trial at the High Court within a month's time. Question, I don't see what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, I can just retry from this scene. That is highly convenient, actually. I'll take that. In that case, I effectively have infinite amount of these things. I'd still rather do them unless you refresh your memory because this is wild. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna press everything again, I guess. Around what time did you go to the clinic? Don't remember exactly, but it was after 9:30. That was the first time you had contact Dr. Americans in half a year. Of course it was. It was the kind of boss you made friends with. Why'd you go to the clinic that day? Okay, the pistol, no.
Hold it!
Want Dr. Americans to run away? Well, after I failed a soft walkie, thought that was the only other way to avoid the problem. You want to figure this out? I know, because that's like literally the whole point of these games. Couldn't you have called in? Why go in person? Called several times that evening, but no one was in. Can we look at your phone logs? Ethan was busy driving home till after 9 p.m. that night, remember? Wouldn't by the mirror yesterday. Thought if I warned him, he would run away for sure. And the doctor, yeah, not gonna press that, we've done it too many times already.
Hold it!
We're gonna get a drink of water real quick with our secrets. Guess that proves it too. Yeah! I don't know what. Whatever you like. Went to that clinic with only one thought in mind. I want him to be careful as an old friend.
Hold it!
You just said he wasn't someone you could be friends with. But then you'd be betraying Walkie, wouldn't you? No, I did it for him, for us. Didn't warn him that her fiancé would not have committed such a crime. I want to take Walkie away. Just to warn him. Well, do you know what? I will after I get through this. Do this. Figure out what really happened in that clinic and fast. The attorney's back now. Impact with the back of the safe. Walkie's chart. I wish we could see a date. What's that 27 in the top right mean as well? The sandals, the gun. Report was filed June 14th. What day is it in game? Not sure it's relevant. There's the noodle stand. Which I don't think is going to be relevant at all. The Shiv, which has Walkie's prints. Stick 'em up, chat. Slash. The autopsy report. The time of death, June 14th, between 10:15 and 10:45. When did you say you went?
Hold it!
Hello, dumb boy, welcome to the stream. Did you want Dr. Americans to run away? No, what for stop walking, that one thing, yeah, called in person. Called several times, even when one was in. I was just really busy driving until 9. What am I? Run away for sure, or run away for sure knowing the doctor? I am something about time is off. I know, but I don't. She never mentions time, so that's not an option we have. If that was, then that'd be the easy solution, though. So make a dark fountain and then burn the underwear. Make a dark fountain in the court, please. Not in the court. Between 10:15 and 10:45. Yeah, but she never mentions any time before that. Could it be the knife here? Maybe? He died in June. Why did it say he died in June? That was forever ago. And she said he'd been there since half a year later. It's June right... No, it's June right now in game. And she's referring to events that happened half a year ago. Around July. Can't stop me. But the police probably can. I don't... I'm gonna just present the knife here. Like, I don't have anything to lose at this point. I am out of ideas. Clear reveals kind of... Nope, that's not it. She did really know Walkie had a pistol. Did she? Well, that's what everyone thinks right now, so... Yeah. Too late, you just did it. Alright, I'll just seal it real quick. Hold on. I don't know how to seal it in the middle of this. Whatever. It'll be fine, it's just one dark fountain. I can seal it afterwards. The pistol, maybe? I'm completely just... I don't get this. I'm leaving this to a chat poll. And I don't like doing this, but this is stuck. But this is just tough. Look up answer. I've been on here for at least 20 minutes, I think, now. I don't want to be on here any longer. Are the fingerprints wiped? I don't know. I'll just leave that poll up for like a minute or two.
Objection!
Yeah, no, that's not it. Just rapid fire the evidence. I've been thinking about that. That's just my thought, yeah. That's not even sure, Mr. Justice. Objection overruled. I think that 1 million points to the judge, yeah. Never cheat. Yep. I'm just gonna end the poll because everyone's gonna say no.
Hold it!
Timer's run away. I already read that. Power to stop him. The only way to avoid the problem. Don't bully Ralsei, please, Joseph. Should I just start rapid firing evidence? The mirror doesn't prove anything, the wall doesn't prove anything. The cell phone's not relevant anymore because it's the other guy's cell phone.
Objection!
No. Therefore, is an old friend. Oh, you mean bully Susie? Because she's not in Castletown. Can you present profiles? No, I cannot. On the last bar, search it up. Oh, I am perfectly fine if I run out of stuff. It lets me continue from this point. Rapid fire this time. Alright, we're gonna start from the other end. Already did the bullet. Alright, I'm gonna start from the beginning. We already,
Objection!
just start going through everything. Think if she is the Matrix in walkie charts? Yeah. Does not see anything, yeah. Yeah, I am dumped. You bully King Spades? Yeah, I can bully King Spades. King Spades is fair game. Alright, that's not it. Like, the thing is, I'm just rapid firing. Should I just search it up? There's no way to be the Sandals. That's impossible. I don't want to look it up, but at the same time, I don't see an option here. I'm just gonna... how long? I've been on this for definitely at least 20 minutes. I'm just gonna look it up. Because I don't see another option. No cheating. Fine. But like, this is what is this trial? This is the first one. If anyone wants me to do anything, just let me know as well, because I'm just out of ideas. You look it up and give me a hint. Yes, but I'm still gonna just burn through this last bar. A hint will not be considered cheating. The underwear! It's not cheating if it's just a little bit of a hentai, Joe. I know the thing is, I know there's something in the options that just says, like, it'll select everything automatically correctly as well. So, like, if I didn't want to look it up, I could just turn that on for a minute. Dre said, yes, you can look it up, yeah. Maybe the map... Why would the map be related? I can look over here. There's the clinic. There's the mansion. Big gamer brain knows. It's not cheats if it's just a little bit of a hint, though. Thanks for telling me that river is 5 yards across, game. I definitely needed to know that. They show the payphone as well. No issue, just to warn him. Well, trying to figure out what really happened in that clinic and fast. This was I don't get this. Switch kills, you need healing items. Use the Birdly Popsicles, Joseph. Just do that. The mirror, nah. I don't. Why would it be the mirror though? It's like, yeah, there's yellow paint. Something about the wire. It's cut clean off. I wonder what's in there. Don't! There are bare wires hanging out. Let's see. Zap! Eek. Are you okay? Just a little joke. Don't scare me like that. You mean don't shock you? Zap! I like those little interactions between the two. I do want to see in there, though. Big brain eat one bird popsicle. It's the Yellow's Noodles mascot! Mr. Salty, he's so cute! Not a very endearing mascot, is it? You know, come to think of it, it looks a lot like you, especially the red parts. Can I help it if I like red? Oh look, I love these little personal touches. Seems a shame to hide it on the bottom of the bowl. Huh? When I touched the paint flaked off. Must have painted it on by hand with warm professional care. After buying the cheapest paint you could find with cold professional thrift. Does that mean that that's paint on the inside? If so, that's not safe for consumption. Menu ramen, just an empty salt box. Wonder if Cake is back with the hint. Safety. One of these pistols, we have to pull that back to fire it. Wait, what's with this little dot here at the below the barrel? What's with that? Just a popsicle that leads to the seas of the universe. Once you eat paint all the time, it's fine. I don't think it's fine. But what's with this second little thing here on the pistol? Like, what exactly is the point of that? I'm not a guns expert. There's probably a reason. I just need a hint of some kind. Because, like, I think it's this one or this one. Not here. I don't... What is it, Cake? Also, welcome back. No, don't fully tell me what it is, just a hint, but what is the hint? Just do a perceived thing? But I can't do the perceived thing! That's not an option. Check the files. Age 19, belongs in your heart. Can't view the court record. Mail, were filed June 14th. I couldn't see how Walkie could have done. Well, I think you're a little bit ahead, Cake. Because I'm not hiding any dark secrets. Press all my buttons. It's the triangle button to do that, and nothing happens.
Hold it!
You're on the wrong part of the trial, Cake. No dark secrets, eh? Whatever you want, Miss Justice, you won't find a thing. I think that it is referencing it's going to be on the fourth light here, though, with that. I'm supposed it too. You think whatever you like. With only a one-time mind. Do I? Because I know there is an option to just do it automatically. I'm not gonna use this. I'd rather look it up online and do it myself. But I don't know. It's not cheating if it's in there. Just to warn him. Some paint popsicles, also Snugger Mario. Not very effective, once again. I know I should win Apollo. What happened in the clinic and fast? I just need to look it up because I don't want people to... Like, how long have I been on this now? Like 30 minutes, maybe? Do I just... Is there an option to give me a hint? Wait, that's only if I have autoplay on. Alright, nope, don't want that. Did I do that already? That's not an option I can do. Times of correct name is seconds. You'll have the option to consult your partner for hints. Not available in this version. Great. Evil eyes you to press the right button. Yeah, that button is triangle, and only when the thing on the top of the screen glows. I can't perceive the lie right now. I'm just gonna look this up because you're at the wrong part of the trial. And I'm just out of ideas. Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. Repurchase. No. That's Trilogy. What is something to do? Try pressing everything. I can't press everything! And can you not spam Joseph? You've already said that twice now. I'm just gonna look up a guide because this does not make sense. Gonna be day 3 trial. You're back. We're still on this part, Riley. I've given up and I'm just looking it up. Okay, hold on. I swear I did this. It says the person this here. Really? I did this! What? I swear I did that! The shard was found inside a safe from the doctor's office. Yes? Why would this one chart be in that safe? Mr. Hooray, you know why it was, don't you? I was stuck on something for so long because I thought I did something and it wasn't it. Why? Whatever. Come on, fill me in. Dr. Meekins didn't have the leisure making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away. Better, Doctor. This is where you come in, Miss Tyrea. The nurse who filed this chart was you, which means you knew about Walkie's failed operation. Interesting. You were in the same position as Dr. Meekins. Kinda makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it? You're bold for a novice, I'll give you that. Mr. Justice, you must know I was only a nurse. The doctor was responsible for the chart's contents. This chart business seems to be quite important. Please amend your testimony accordingly. Too bad, little attorney. Oh, there we go! Now I can do the search thing. With triangle. My bracelet's reacting again. What is it, Apollo? I felt my bracelet tighten just now. Your bracelet? Just like yesterday, like you said. When witness is unsure of something, their nervous habit gives them away. But I can't say anything, Apollo. Eh? Then what's my bracelet reacting to? Wait, maybe... Yes, that has to be it. What has to be it? Your senses, Apollo. They must be sharper than mine. Huh? I can't see it, but you can sense it. I don't know about that, Trucy. I don't have some kind of special power or anything. Listen to me, Apollo. There's a weak point somewhere in Miss Tyrea's testimony. But we don't know what her nervous habit is. Well then, what do we do? You have to perceive it yourself, Apollo. With your eyes and your senses. And it's up to me and my bracelet. I don't know why, but the bracelet helps. Somehow, touching it helps me focus. Let's give it a shot and bring down that testimony. I know, but I swear I did it there. Like, I thought I presented that here. I guess I didn't. Why would I... Aha!
Gotcha!
Miss Tyrea, you're unsure about something, aren't you? Not as unsure as you are. Wow, she sure showed you. Gotta focus and find her habit, find that, and I'll find the weak spot in her testimony. That wasn't it? It is the ring. Oh, I have to hear again. Okay. Oh, wait, I have to catch her while she's doing it, I see.
Gotcha!
There it is, go to the clinic now. That's how it works. Why go to the clinic for a half-a-year chart now, you ask? Looks like it has no effect. But you know why you would go now, don't you? I don't know what you're talking about. It was quite clear, Miss Tyree. You have a nervous habit. You only said the word now. Use your right thumb to fiddle with your ring. What? She was unsure. I saw it. Now. That's the key word. Chart wasn't a part of your past. It was a clear and present threat. That's ridiculous. Why, if that were the case, I would have had 6 months to do something about it. Indeed. Which means something happened quite recently. Something to make that chart a problem for you now. I've got her on the ropes now. I can feel it. That was when she smirked. It's a ring. Time to go strike the killing blow. With evidence! Miss Tyree, there's no use trying to hide it. Chart became a threat to you now because of this. Spinning her really small ring.
Take that!
This? A health checkup report belonging to the defendant. The Kings are trying to get out of the business. The health checkup this month was their first ever. What did you think when you heard about this? Oh, nothing. Why should I think anything? I think you were positively beside yourself. Can you see because of the dialogue box? Alright, because you were afraid. You knew what Walkie's chest x-ray would reveal. Hydro froze solid. Can we unfreeze Hydro then? If they have frozen. A full half year had passed since the operation. You thought you were home free. You're gonna eat. Don't eat Hydro, Joseph. When the chart came back to haunt you. Where did the feathers come from? Is it from the thing on her chest, I guess? That's all, Your Honor. What just happened? Did the witness just admit to lying? I sensed it. There was a great aura emanating from her forehead. Very cool. So, it seems the lady was lying, it seems. That's correct. You're hungry? Then just go buy a pizza or something, I guess. So she had no connection to the American's clinic, but her connection was deep indeed, a bit too deep. The Kikami's got a hold of this chart with her name. She'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Tyria? You guessed it. Order! Order! I did it. I broke her testimony. Amazing, Apollo. I didn't see it at all. Dad was right about you. Wait! Good things clever, yeah. From the cool guy. Stop. Please stop eating Hydro, and please say that to pizza. Miss Tyrea. It's true, the chart was bad news for me. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all. I told him all walkie and went home. Today's cross-examination is far from over. What? Say the truth from us. This is clear, yet it's not clear that this truth has anything to do with the case at hand. Very well, the witness will add this to her testimony, and we'll have a bit more cross-examination. I was so close. You're so close. Keep on her, Apollo. Nothing happened at all. I warned, the half-a-year-old chart. I warned him and left. It's Ralsei. Don't eat Ralsei either! How did Americans respond to the warning? Ralsei can easily make you a cake, Joseph. Oh, he's quite surprised, panicky even. Who wouldn't be scared to learn Kashi was after them? Incidentally, this force is not afraid of any mobsters. Why, we had a life-threatening situation just yesterday, right here in this courtroom. Yeah, real impressive the way you stood up to the attack of the amazing Mr. Hat, sir. After which I carried you back to your chambers. Sounds like the judge had quite a fright. Nothing happened in Dr. American's office that day, huh? What about the mess we found? Something definitely happened in that office, Apollo. I know. But we can't prove when it happened, nor that alternate trivia was in any way involved. Well, let's try putting some evidence up anyway. She went to the clinic just to warn him. Figure out what really happened in the clinic fast. Wrong button, I meant to present. Give you all this dialogue again. Got this murder on the ropes, yeah. Present this button. The lamb quit with blood on. Well, we don't know if it's blood, but I think it's her lipstick, actually.
Objection!
This statement is clear. Nope, that's not it. But I can't see nothing faulty. What should you have to pay on as you suggest this? I must be on the wrong track. It's definitely here, though. The bullet man, maybe?
Objection!
It's the bullet. Okay. You say nothing happened in the doctor's office. I disagree. Take a look at this. What's that? Looks like a squashed up ball of clay. Kinda like you, actually. This bullet was found in the American's clinic office. Something did happen. In that office, Miss Tyrea.
Objection!
Enough of this joking around. The police investigated that clinic.
Objection!
Ah, but this was stuck inside the doctor's safe. Inside the safe? Guess the police didn't check that far.
Objection!
But there's a problem. How can you say that bullet was fired on that day?
Objection!
Weren't you the one who explained the rifling marks to us? The pistol was taken from the Katie mansion that day. The marks on this bullet matched the murder weapon. How did we find this out? They never told us this until now. And that proves a firearm was discharged in that office on the day of the murder. Not bad, Air Forehead. Bailiff had this bullet. Oh, they're saying if it was. Okay, never mind. Hospital analyzed immediately. 30 minutes later, a report arrives. The rifling marks on both bullets are identical. I'm moving right. One were both the defense and prosecutor team clearly get on the clearly guilty defendant. Yeah, it's finally here. Dumb. Is clay edible? I was about to say don't eat clay, but is clay edible? I'm not sure now. I mean, I know it isn't grounded if you make it into the right smoothie, but I don't know about this. Well, it seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon. Perhaps the defense would like to state their position? The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in that office on that day. At the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe which contained the top secret chart. You think someone was threatening Dr. Mirkins in order to open the safe? Only one person was in a position to do such a thing. Our witness, Alicia Trilogy. Not eat Rousey. Okay, good. Luckily, Rousey knows healing magic. Order! Mr. Justice, where are you going with this? Are you giving the witness? Let's try to lay a knew about Lucky Kai's botched operation. She got engaged in without telling him about it. As long as that bullet remained in his chest, his days were numbered. What if she married him, and then the bullet finally reached its destination? What? That reminds me. Apparently, the Kashis have been asserting themselves in lawful business practices, making quite a great deal of money, a fortune, if you will. Nefarious! So she planned to marry him just to get her hands on this fortune? Oh, it's from her. Oh, hi! No! Yeah, I'm talking to her! Right, yeah. And I'll sue you! Lawyer man! Me? Yeah, you said you'd I think you mean accuse. Same difference! Well, I can't have her! It was me. I got the doctor. Me. He let me to die, so I left him to die. There. Two in that part. Blocky. Cool down a second, please. You keep your hands up. You'll just... Miss Tyrea? I'm sorry, It's been so long since I've laughed so hard. Something funny? This trial is something, I'll say that, Waki. Wake up and smell reality. Elena, baby? The signature on that chart, the engagement. I mean, come on, it's so obvious. Dream drop my. What do you mean by that, Hydro? Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself. The Elena? Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Fetchulin. Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean, anyway. So the family fortune is what you're really after. That's right, I wanted the money. No, wait, that's whack! I'm trying to hear that! Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question? Who, me? I believe you said you were going to abuse me. Where? I don't believe this. I'm accused. I don't think she said that. You have relationship drama too? Yep. Underwear and relationship drama, apparently. Accused. Of what crime, might I ask? Huh? Oh, I'm a bad girl, sure. I got close to that brat because I wanted his money. But he was the one with the pistol. You're gonna fire it into the safe after I'd already left the clinic. What? I would never do such a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat. Wait, but... What are you talking about? Trucy? You had the most to lose if that chart was found. But I didn't have a pistol, now did I? Well, you could have taken walkies. You think you'd have mentioned that? No. All I've heard him say is, it was me. I shot him.
Objection!
My cousin's real name is Clay. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean Dream the YouTuber. I thought you meant like a dream. Alright. It's only because he's trying to protect you. Sorry to intrude on this lovely conversation. But the two of you are forgetting one critical point. What? What point? Certainly, the fraudulent wanted that chart. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe, but then... Wouldn't she have taken the chart? Oh! You see, that chart wouldn't have been left in that safe. He's right. Miss Tyrea. Yes? Is it clear to this court that you're not a very good fiancé? Oh, I'm flattered. Now's the time you told us the truth. Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day. Don't forget, we proved you were at the Meriton's clinic on the day of the crime. Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole that pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Mickens was shot in the temple or not. You went back later? That chart was dangerous, you understand. I need to get rid of it. That's why I went that day. The judge... What part exactly was there that he was good at there? Because I love the judge, but I didn't see exactly what it said. Went back later. Sammy told us the truth. I guess? Is it just like he's the best because he's the cool, or what exactly? I need to get rid of it, that's why I went that day. But you couldn't get the shot then, could you? And later that night, Dr. Mirkins was shot. Heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. Noisy feet with the cops all over the place. Ah, that was you? Thump. Apollo! That sound! It came from behind this door! Someone's in there! A break-in, they left through the window! Oh, that line, yeah, that was great. So you were the burglar. That was you too? If only. I had one more minute. I could have opened up safe and gotten the chart. What? That's trespassing! And brazen at that! Oh, is this a trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. They are gangsters, you know. In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination. Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, eh? Yes, I went to the clinic today to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. don't even have proof I stole that pistol, do you? I was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Mickens was shot in the temple or not. Start pressing! Why, that day, that brat was uncontrollable. He's ready to kill. And I would bring in the police, and that chart would become evidence. And I'd be hung out to dry. But the police didn't check the safe, did they? Well, they thought the crime scene was the park. I'll make sure the responsible parties feel the heat. Such sloppiness won't be tolerated, yeah? Just ask Ralph to make you a cake. It'll take like maybe a minute at most. Kind of thankful for that sloppiness myself, actually. Right, later? Mayor, what happened? Well, I was too scared to do anything that day. So I waited until the day after. The 16th, was it? Of course, you and that meddling kid had to get in my way. Why did Dr. Americans keep that chart around? It was clearly dangerous for him. He could have burned it. Because he's a coward. Chart was insurance. Insurance? My signature on that chart, to be more specific. That made sure I couldn't betray him. Shouldn't shoot him during the proof I stole a pistol, do you? You could have stolen it. Could have. Is this some new definition of proof? We'll ask Walkie. He'll tell us. Might I remind you this is a cross-examination? You might want to keep your baseless theories to yourself. He's right, isn't he? Yeah, but what? You have nothing to say. This case is over. It was over the moment the brat was seen in the park. What's the point in dragging it out any further? The doctor was shot in the right temple, yes. So it seems. Let's review the facts again, shall we? Killer shot from this location. The bullet would have struck our victim square in the forehead. Show the pistol? I want to go over everything first, because I think this is going to be related somehow. Park at the clinic? Nah, it's at the park, just kinda. The injury wound was the right temple. Yes, we heard the testimony on this yesterday. Why show him again? Time of the shooting, the witness was standing here. Just before the gun was fired, he shouted. The victim turned his head to look. And was shot.
Objection!
But that testimony was proven to be a lie. Our egregious underwear snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness the crime, but he was standing to the north, next to the trash can where he tossed those underwear. If Mr. Stickler shot from this location, the bullet couldn't have hit his right temple. Silly, silly attorney. What? What? Do you remember what you had for breakfast that morning? Do you remember, Chusey? I had a couple slices of pizza. I always have a glass of milk for breakfast. That's it? It matters is one thing. Doctor was shot in his right temple. Technically, it was lunch, and I just didn't have breakfast because I woke up late, but not the point. Anyway, there's one thing. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, there can only be one explanation. The underwears guy was mistaken.
Objection!
But his location was proven. You can't write that off as him being mistaken. Shot from inside the building? Like, was she in the, noodle stand?
Objection!
Then why don't you show us, Air Forehead? Show you? What? Must I explain everything? Very well. Let's recap. The witness, Underwear Guy, was standing to the north. That's just his name now, isn't it? Underwear Guy. Then where was the shooter standing? In what location did the killer shoot the victim? Oh wait, if the witness was standing there, how can anyone shoot the victim in the right temple? I barely laid out the facts for us. It's up to one possessing the shiny forehead to show us. It's not that shiny, if you can, that is. Waki Kaji was standing at the killer mark. We was at the witness mark, and of course the Pal Merkins was at the victim mark. Let's see what the defense has to say. Where is the killer standing when the shot the victim? Someplace else. Fact stands now, we can't explain this crime without contradicting ourselves at some point. But I know why. Real killer shot from an entirely different location. What are you talking about? I don't see any other place. Apparently, what justice does. Let's hear it. We're in the park the killer shoot the victim from.
Objection!
It's time to raise the roof and the stakes. Eh? Penalties are such frightening things, don't you think? What if they were a bit more terrifying? What? Oh gosh! Like so! He hacked the peace and quiet and the penalty bar! Double penalty? If our head wishes to take us in a new direction, then he must be ready for the challenges ahead! Maybe him with a handgun? Challenge accepted. It's justice time! Are you sure, Apollo? The key is to witness Mr. Stickler's testimony. Leave that and we know where he stood. And the victim turned when he shouted. There's only one place the killer could have been. Shot the victim from here.
Take that!
It's not a penalty yet, but yeah. I believe we all owe a debt of gratitude to Miss Aleda Trilea. What do you mean? Thanks to you, we had a chance to review the crime. And this time, we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning. Wesley Stickler was standing next to the trash can when he saw the two men. He shouted just as he told us his testimony. Told us in his testimony. And the victim turned to look at his direction. A shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple. Oh no! I'll have some. Oh yes. Which direction was his right temple facing that moment? That's right, towards the noodle stand. Order, order, order! So you're saying the killer was inside the noodle stand?
Objection!
Let's think about this a bit more, shall we? You said the killer was inside the noodle stand, which would mean the victim, Dr. Mickens, came to the park, wielding his own murder in the cart behind him. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Which man exactly, Hydro? You thought Ramen Shop was the clinic from the in-game? How? Okay, the thing is, I can see how you would think that, because where the shop is normally stored is right next to said clinic, so yeah. Alright, thanks, Joseph. What kind of cake is it before I try any? I think you noticed if you were pulling someone along. There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place?
Objection!
Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding inside the sand. We have not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proof, baby. Show us evidence that proves someone was in that stand. You prove that? You want evidence someone was in that stand? Well, too bad. Oh yeah, slippers. I've got it right here. Chocolate? Alright, I'll eat it. Good cake. Okay. I should have someone was hiding in the noodle stand. The Melchard's Clinic, and they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in a trash can near the crime scene, and a single slipper print was found at the scene, right next to the noodle stand. Oh, and Miss Tyrea, your toe print was found in the left slipper. We got her. In other words, this is proof you were inside that noodle stand. Think!
Objection!
Alright, see you later, Joseph. Hope you're able to enjoy them. There's only one slipper mark found at the scene. Can this be called a footprint in good faith?
Objection!
Observe the diagram. A park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper wouldn't leave a trace on a cobblestone path.
Objection!
You'll be back, guy. Sure thing. You still cannot say this is a footprint, yeah? Why not? You have an impression left by a single slipper. What if it was on the stand? What if it was on the stand and somebody fell to the ground? That's just dumb. One more thing. The noodle stand is typically cluttered with the tools of the noodle making trade. No room for a person to ride in there. You have a point. Could someone have hidden this in that stand? Apollo, I think I might be onto something. I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make the room in the sand, some things would have had to be... Well, Mr. Justice, do you ever think that someone could have hidden in the stand? I can prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear space in that stand. Just double checking something. Yeah, it's just one bowl. This is a noodle bowl from that stolen Elden's noodle stand. Yes, and what about it? We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday. In the lobby of the Meltrix Clinic. A large quantity of noodle bowls in the victim's clinic. Mr. Eldon was very clear about these bowls. I don't care who did it. Now that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there too. Yet the bowls were removed. At night, there was space inside the noodle stand. Space created at the merchant's clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Miss Aleda Trilogy. Stop! She wants us to stop, obviously. I haven't listened to any more of these wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. They're worse than lies than that spoiled brat pig of wine. I'd like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent. Show me innocent. Innocent, I'll show you a fairy tale. In any case, Princess somehow made its point. The witness had both a motive and an opportunity to kill Dr. Mirkins. More fairy tales? This whole trial is a fairy tale. Then please pull us back down to reality, Miss Tyrea. I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself. This is it. How was Dr. Mirkins pulling that stand that night? And what was the latest Trilogy doing inside it? Time to get to the bottom of this case. That night, I went to ask Dr. Mirkins for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the King's family's hands. But Dr. Mirkins didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the case had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. You knew about the botched operation. So you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself. I don't make excuses. And I did want the good good doctor. I gave him a chance. Told him that Brat got his health checkup report. And that he was coming to settle the score. I see. Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. This is the last testimony. Either I perceive the truth or it's over. The ring is an option. Let's let that chart fall into the Sam's hands. I want to check something first. Why keep going back on accident? Alright, it's going to be the first one. Let's proceed. Ask Dr. American. You're not fiddling for the chart. You're not fiddling with that ring again. What's that behind you, I wonder? Like a plot to kill the Naruto gangster guy with the doctor in her? I don't know. Let's start pressing. And we'll proceed before we press. So you did go to steal that chart. Were you listening? I said I asked him for it. Victor was a man in good health. I don't see how she could have converted him. True, it would have been impossible without a pistol. But what if she did have a pistol? I'll admit I wanted the chart, that much is true. My reason was simple. Roman was a target imaginable. She already has a habit? Yeah, I tried. It wasn't the same habit. I think it'd be around here. On this frame. Nah.
Hold it!
It certainly would have put a damper on your wedding plans, I'd say. Not only that, if the guys had gotten that chart, I'd probably be with Dr. Mirkins now, pulling the great noodle stand in the sty. It seems our witness was to fix as well. Who would want to die pulling a noodle stand? When I die, it would be by disappearing mysteriously in the middle of a magic act! Do me a little less morbid, please! You see, I needed that chart. Let's just press everything now, I guess. You didn't understand. He wouldn't listen to a word I was saying. The moment he saw me, he started to tremble. I thought, what a sad excuse for a man. Please don't smile like that anymore. That's creepy. He was practically delusional. I think it's gonna be one of these last two. They sent you? Is that the Kashis that sent me to get the chart? Makes some sense, you are their son's fiancé. Don't make me laugh, the Kashis send me? They don't play that way. If they'd known about the chart, they would have gone in there with guns blazing. I couldn't convince the trembling doctor otherwise. If that was really all that happened, what were all those noodle bowls doing there? How should I know? There weren't any bowls when I went, I know that much. Why don't you let me be and go look for your killer someplace else, alright? Do I detect uncertainty there? This is my last chance. Apollo, any word from your bracelet? Yeah, actually. I felt a respond. I couldn't see a thing. Up to you, Apollo. Time to receive the truth. I don't have to show them anything, I just have to receive. Do they plan to kill the founders? Where's that guy get distracted the doctor? And she shot him on accident trying to kill Walkie. That would be... I don't think that would be it. Finish the case today? Most likely. I'm gonna check here first.
Gotcha!
There! All I did was talk and lie. What? Show me proof. I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence and they give it all away. The proof is you, Mr. Area. All I did was talk to him, you claim. You can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words. My twitch? What are you talking about? You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf. What? What? This is working better than I hoped. It really is. Her unconscious actions tell the truth, so she won't say. Habits and lies. 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth. Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth. Seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? Seems that nervous habits are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone's trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tyrea. Something happened between you and the victim in the Merchant's Clinic office. And I got proof that shows exactly what happened. Oh, that's the lamp, isn't it? All you did was talk to him on the... You zoomed in, you didn't realize she was tucking her neck scarf. Yeah, this ability is really cool, though. What's that? The lamp, is it? You're touching your scarf again. She instantly stopped. There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken, and there's a red splotch on the cord. Seeing as how you hide your neck, I think I can come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state. Well, spill it out. This talking in circles nonsense is killing me. The background spinning is really mesmerizing, actually. I should stop looking at it. Very well. The answer is very simple, Miss Elena Trilea. Please remove your scarf. Do it. Take! Yeah, remove scarf. Show us the cut underneath the scarf.
Objection!
This is a trial to determine what happened in that park. They seem to have drifted off target.
Objection!
We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting. As soon as the witness removes her scarf. I won't do it. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party. You can't order me to remove my clothing. Miss Tyrea. I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven. What? You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf. No! No! Bailiff, remove your scarf. I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Alea Trilea? Your neck. That isn't what I think it is. Did he try strangling her with the cord? Something did happen in that night at the Mertrix Clinic. You need to get that chart back, no matter what it took. Even if you had to steal your fiance's pistol to do it. Wait. Looking at this lamp and the witness's neck, looks like the very opposite happened. Exactly. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness, specifically. You tried to threaten Dr. Mirkins and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at the Merchant's Clinic. Dude, can you actually fly with that thing on your chest? Because it is flapping like wings. Order! 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 Will someone please tell me what really happened? I told you the truth already. I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Mirkins. With a gun! That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you. Seems like my clinic's seen this last patient. We have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me. So you can save your own skin? What? I know what you're up to. You want in with the family. If they see that chart, you're finished. Leave me holding the short straw. Welcome back, Joseph. I don't remember if I said that, whatever. But I'm going down. You'll want some company, you. And what happened next? He jumped at me and knocked me to the floor. Then he took that cord. Paul Merkins was serious, deadly serious. How did the hold on. This is glass, right? Yeah, how did the outside of this not break, but the inside bulb did? He really tried to strangle me. I must have blacked out. Got more cake, alright. So, you were the victim? And the red splotch on the cord was your lipstick. I knew it was lipstick! I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There, are you happy now? No. I was out cold, almost killed. And you claim I then snuck into that noodle stand? But how could I? That... He put you in the stand to dispose of the body. Well, one thing is clear. You now know what really happened at the Mirkins Clinic. It would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself. I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking of it. It's hard to breathe. I told you everything. Can I go home now? You bear some responsibility for events that day, true. And if you are also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, please this clears up the remaining questions for Mr. Tyrea. When did this happen? Suddenly, everyone's sympathizing with her. I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tyrea? No! Very well, let's finish the cross-examination of this. Breaking the silence with your air guitar somehow again. Not so fast. This party's just getting started. Now, we rock! But what? Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Do you not have the stomach to go in all the way? Prosecutor Gavin! Paul Merkins choked Lady Trilogy. She fell unconscious. Well, what happened next? He's right. There's more we don't know. But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while. Even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand? A fifth person? Strawberry and blueberry. Ooh, a blueberry. I'll take some blueberry. This Trilogy half dead. Dr. American's pulling that stand. And a bullet fired from inside the noodle stand. What if it's all true? Might have already figured out what truly happened that night. Yeah, he hid her unconscious body in the noodle stand to dispose of it in the river. Ms. Trilogy, you can see, we're not through with you just yet. You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin. Me? Fraudulent, I only wish you know the truth. Well, let's go back over what we've learned up till now. On the day of the murder, Walkie saw his checkup report, which he learned about the bullet still inside him. So, he took a pistol from the family stash, with the intent to give Dr. American some of his own medicine. Thanks, Joseph. Cake's good. And Miss Trilogy heard about this from Walkie, so she went to the American's clinic ahead of him in order to get rid of the chart with her signature. But then, something happened. Sounds like you figured it all out. Remember, I was the victim. I was out cold. But what about Dr. American's? That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled the lady Trilogy, perhaps he thought to death. What did he do after his crime? I was just knocked out, not dead. From the state of his clinic and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, Air Forehead, care to guess? Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Americans do? Maybe he did think he killed Mr. Trilogy. Do I have evidence to show what he did next? The noodle stand? You can, ooh, an ice cream cake. That's probably the best type of cake. As his next move, Dr. American stole Elvin's noodle stand. What? Killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand? It wasn't so random. Remember all the bowls in the clinic's foyer? Bowls that belonged inside that stand? I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the bowls? Maybe because the stand was heavy? Or he wanted to put something in the stand in their place? Dead body in the... Yeah. Well, you don't mean... I do. Dr. Americans did replace those bowls with something. You are a corpse, Miss Tyrea. My corpse? Dr. Americans panicked. He thought he killed you. His next move would be to dispose of the body. Also, I'm just gonna say, if I was in that situation, which I probably would never be in a situation like that, I would have at least checked for a pulse. Thought she was dead. Yeah, but you should always check for a pulse with things like that first. Maybe it would be disposed of the body. That's crazy talk. You're all crazy! Then let's think about it. Logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there... Yeah, well, here's what I said this last time, but I thought he was going to the place to get rid of the noodle cart because it was bad for his business. No, he wanted to hide the body. On his way there, who should I run into but the defendant, Kashi. I questioned your logic. What's this, Prosecutor Gavin? The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with? That's right, he had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the sand. Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination. What? He should be also take the pulse because he's a doctor and all? Yeah. And the defense has an idea. Tell us where Dr. Americans was heading with the stand. Here, please show us on this diagram. Where exactly was the victim dragging that stand? River! That's a river? Yes, Your Honor. I scarcely need to explain why. The perfect place to dispose of a body. He was gonna throw me into that river? He didn't have many other options, Fraudulent. Cart in the water, or just the body and return the cart. Either one. I believe this clears up all the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Miss Aleda Trilea. And then the announcement. What is that word? Weasley Stickler of underwear snatching fame walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts, in that instant. It's all coming together. Why was that so comical to me? Wait, so, I shot him? You're the only one who could have stolen Waki's pistol. It had to be you! Well, Miss Taria... Nice work. You mean, I'm right? I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story. To get that spoiled brat off the hook. You're not the one who's you're the one who's dreaming. Hall's backed up everything he said with facts. If you're sure so sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why was Dr. Mickens pulling that stand to the park? Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak. Whereof what? Can't believe she's still trying to deny this. Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin? Must I always be the one to point out our forehead's errors? Maybe there is really something. Roman shops aren't that heavy. Well, it's not that it's heavy. It's that it's on wheels. Because, like, this thing has an entire oil drum attached to it full of soup. And it's mostly, looks like bamboo, maybe? Or lighter wood. Depending on the wood, you can get some really lightweight woods. It really is something. The fraudulent speaks of Herr Doctor's car. His car? That's right. The American's clinic has that big garage. Which had a green sports car, was it? Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car. You find our victim without probable cause to steal that stand. And our defense without a case. I have an idea. You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was right. Her underwear was in it. That's never something I thought I would say. What an excellent arrangement, fraudulent. Too bad you're quite wrong. Don't tell me you regret what happened to your dad. Dad? That's right. That night, the car that hit Mr. Wright was that green sports car. Oh yes, nearly forgotten about it. Afterward, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine. Yeah, that's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car? I have evidence. A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead. No. No! We know what it was! Sure, because the engine was such yeah, that. Hold on, well, it was just as why didn't make lose his car to carry the body? Is that a groan of surrender I hear? It comes back into play now. Some advice, now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. Everything I've learned? It's just this contradiction casts doubt on your entire case. It's truly a last chance. Vince will explain to us what happened that night. I have an idea. It's all coming together. That night, Dr. Mickens couldn't use his car. The frosting is vanilla and chocolate. I'm gonna probably get rid of the frosting. I've never liked frosting that much. Not all of it, just most of it. Underwear now. Now I'm making even less sense than usual. Not according to my information, Miss Tyrea. Put one and one together, and the explanation is simple. It's so simple, perhaps you can show us some evidence. Wrong voice. Show us proof why the car wouldn't run that night. I hate that this is it. Let's see now. Underwear again? I love this response. All sorts of things come out of my underwear. No! Why do you have to phrase it like that? Even the truth. Another crime was committed the night of the murder. The thief at those underwear, the latest in the string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. The judge said again, yeah. A brave young girl chased a thief till he hid in the American's clinic garage. What? The snatcher hid the underwear there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them. Don't say truth, you don't say it. What? Weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe? Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. a very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin. So you were here investigating? And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? Motorcycle won't start a fog exhaust pipe. Too bad, it looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe it could break just from that. God's motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run. How interesting. When Mr. Ray and the doctor were struggling, the Underverse Snatcher stuck into the Matrix garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start. I mean, this is so fun. What if one of those crimes you can commit a crime? That's well, almost everyone, but yeah. Well, that's why Dr. Meekins had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing you could think of. No, let the music play normally. I don't need your air guitar. Well, Miss Tyrea? This wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think. So it does. Where? Where am I? So dark, can't see. Cramped. The pain, my throat's burning. What do you do next? A Jell-O cake, sure. Oh wait, no, a poke cake. Do a poke cake. What's your problem? You doc, I know what you did. Ah. Walkie! You lied to me, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man! Wait, let me explain. Fine, I'll give you your last request. Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me. No! He'll ruin everything! I have to stop him. Cease this at once, you two! Xenoblade waiting. I'm trying my best to say her name, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm not pronouncing things. Funny, this isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Oh well, too bad. There's still one mystery. How'd you manage to disappear from that stand? In the sounds after the shot, I heard the witness running. I believe we heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He would use a public phone to inform the police. Mispronouncing words at this point. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Which is when I made my escape. Which is when you left that slipper print. Dr. Americans didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in that paint, though. Hyla, is that how you're pronouncing it? Alright, thanks. I'll try doing my best with that hydro then. That was your mistake. No, the biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice. Eh? I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone would get Walkie cleared guilty, it was you. Wow! You had that little faith we could actually do it. I believe we reach a conclusion of sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, how's Miss Leda, Ala doing? She confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now. What's a poke cake? A poke cake is basically just a plain vanilla cake. You poke a bunch of holes in it and then pour Jell-O over it. And then you let it sit in the freezer. Or, not freezer, fridge. Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who's just lost. I think he already knew. He figured out she was the killer a while ago. So did I! Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you learned over the last 2 days. He lost, but didn't exactly win either. I don't know how to pronounce... The thing is, I think this is because of dysgraphia making it hard for me to write, type, and spell. It might not be related, but it might have made it hard for me to learn how things are pronounced. Something the matter there, forehead? Looks like it's time to announce the verdict. Hey, we win! Could not believe this trial. This trial was insane! Gotta go back. Alright, see you later, dumb boy. Hope you're able to enjoy, and I'll see you later. This trial was... Court is adjourned. What was this trial? though. It's just I'm glad I'm done with it, but it was it was hilarious, honestly. Great job, Apollo. You did it. Yeah, we did somehow. Not because of the underwear joke. I think they leaned into it a little bit too much, but yeah, I see what you mean, Hydro. Walkie's off the hook. Ready to become the gangster he's always wanted to be. And he has you to thank. Hey, attorney man! You're gonna pay for what you did with... what was it again? Tia. Oh, no, that's... where was it again? Hydro said it, where was it? Oh, whatever. Team man, whatever, what I say, I can't pronounce. Or to blame, I guess. Yeah, my a little bit. Good one hand attorney with a death wish. Enough, Walkie. Hello! Ah, Mr. Kikami. It's high time you open your eyes, Walkie. What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you opened yours. Giving up the life, trying to become some kind of businessman. Don't talk about what you don't understand, Walkie. I'm afraid the guard is going to throw them both out. If not in jail, wouldn't that be a happy ending? First one where your hand was being held all the time? Yeah. Alatia is how I pronounce. Alright, thanks. Names are confusing. Second trial? Yeah. The first trial was a tutorial. I consider this the first trial and the last one the tutorial trial. Hey, maybe we can help them out. We know why Mr. King needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Walkie. Hey, Walkie, Apollo has something to tell you. Huh? Well, I do. Way to put me on the spot. Yeah, what's that? Show him the reason why, Apollo. Why is he kind of trying to become a businessman? Oh.
Take that!
Think about it, Walkie. Think about your condition. I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday. It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Team money, that is. She doesn't mean... You aren't really, are ya? I searched the globe. I found one. Doctor, you can take that bullet out of you, Walkie. Well, it's an expensive procedure. Man, but you got plenty of money already, don't you? I won't use it. It was the gangster lot that did this to you, Walkie. I want to help you, and I want to do it clean. Is he gonna cry? Please say he does. No, wait. Those are his eyebrows, not lack of eyes? Please understand, Walkie. Dad. I thought those were eye holes, not eyebrows. Man, I see how it is, old man. What was you looking out for? Walkie? Look good, old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who's the OG. Try to hide in your business suit. I'll find you. Sweet old geezer. In Japanese translation, it kind of sounds like a little too late. Oh, I see that reference. Right, strawberry, blueberry, yellow. My Walkie. Nah, it's as it should be. Oh gosh, why do you look like this? I had this, like, I thought your eyebrows were just dark spots where your eyes were so shadowed out. Now you look so different to me. Kami, I liked him more without the puppy dog eyes. I'm glad I have met you. I'm not good with words. But I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you. Me? I don't think... Someday. I'll make you one of our latest Kami Lampas. He's opening a pie shop? So long. His eyebrow opened a trunk of a car. The strawberry, blueberry, yellow was good, and he was gone. Well, let's head back, Apollo. To the Right Anything Agency. Hey, since when do I work with the other agency? We make a good team. Don't just stand there, let's get going. Thought he had glasses? Why not? She did help me out. And there's a few questions that still need answers. Like this power of mine that she showed me. And my bracelet. If anyone can help me figure it out, it's her. You can barely see the... Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought he had shades. You know, I can see why you might think he had shades. But I thought they were just dark spots in his eyes. I can't say I care for much for what her father has become. Oh, that's right! You have to go someplace first, huh? Where? Why, to claim our award from Mr. Eldwin. Ah, salty noodles, right. You gotta stand back already? Oh, and after that, you can come see my show! With a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat. The guard to Mr. Hat. Hey, it's that guy again! Get him! Oh, it's spectacular, alright. I'm doing a different voice of this guy every time, aren't I? Please, anything but him. And, well... Turnabout corner complete. With that, I am going to be ending this stream here, though. Just because let's see. I'm not going to be able to complete all these trials before Persona 3 Reload comes out. So I'm going to have a decision to make coming up soon. I'll put a poll on it in a little bit. For the murder of Mr. Hat? Yeah. But for now, I'm getting this episode off here. Next time, looks like we'll be seeing Mr. Gavin again. Until then, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye!